Hey, welcome back guys to part 20. Yeah, it should be in DHV near the pizza chef. And we're going to finally bring him up past 2 stars guys by delivering some ingredients to him. Getting a little missed trophy as well for doing it. Yeah, that's where we are. I was just checking that safe house nearby as well. Seeing if there was a lot of materials stashed in there for me. Because I might collect them a bit later and transfer them over to DHV. So I'm going to head down to the restroom. Because I want to sleep until night time, of course. So that makes it better for knocking out enemies. Yeah, sleep until night time. And what you'll find is you might have already triggered this scene, but when you try to leave, you're going to get one of them little questions with the ladies in your room. So not in your room, in your ship. Yeah, should Sam be so lucky. He's just got Dolman in there with him, keeping him occupied. Yeah, so the answer for this one is B, A, C, D. Yeah, so you've got to pick them all in that order, guys. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Delta. Yeah, B first, A second, C third, and D last. Yeah, it's quite a weird one to work out, this one. I ended up just doing it randomly and reloading until I got the order right. Yeah, but they were mega chuffed, and you'll get a new decal for your bike. Fragile. Right, and back up the top, so we rested until night time. So it's going to make it harder for the enemies to detect us. And yeah, this cargo for the pizza chef, it appears after completing that order where we had to go into the weapons factory, guys, and take out all the mechs. Yeah, it appears after that order. Yeah, look how far you jump when you do a boost on a jump ramp when you're on foot. You go flying. That's what I mean. Imagine putting just a network of jump ramps around the map. But positioned in a place so that when you land from one, you're right next to another. So you're just like flying around the whole map. But yeah, so quickly grab that order. It's one of the things, if you blink, you're going to miss it. But yeah, I did quickly grab a piece of cargo from that middle building. And now I'm heading back to Pizza Chef. That cargo was for the pizza chef, guys. Yeah, it's a really rare ingredient and you need it to craft its masterpiece. Yep, hot pepperoni with jalapenos. Right, here we go. Yeah, this will take him past level 2 finally. And he actually levels up really quickly now, which is nice. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how quickly this guy levels up.
I did not expect you to bring.
Yeah, pizza chef some stronger. You have to come down here afterwards because the door will open up. Come down here, guys, and there'll be a little fight with 2 mechs. I'm just going to knock them all out with my bare knuckles. Sorry, bare knuckles. They're electrified bare knuckles. Yeah, if you've got them combat gloves on, they should knock them out in a few hits. Or just completely disintegrate them, blade style. Yeah, blade 2 style. That's it. Then once you knock them out, guys, come over to this no entry sign. Just ignore the no entry and head inside. There'll be a square prompt. Of course, press square. You'll be back up here, guys, for some more dialogue with the pizza chef. Yeah, the man himself. And there you go. So you're the pizza chef. Yes, you got a trophy, guys.
I mean, you're dead.
Yeah, so we've gone past 2. He's got locked just before 3, of course. They love to lock these preppers just before the next rank. It's like a little tease. Like, you're so close, but just a little bit off. Yeah, so that's him done, up to 2.9. Right, so what we're going to do next. Yeah, so I want to get a truck. I think we're going to bring some of them materials over from the safe house nearby. Yeah, part 25 and 26, we're going to be using a lot of materials to upgrade roads, quite a lot. There's some roads which are going to cost literally about 3,000 plus ceramics and metals. And you know them roads near the animal shelter? We're going to build them in part, I think that's part 24 maybe? I think part 24 we're going to build the roads near the animal shelter, so they will all be finished basically. So yeah, check my private locker. Yeah, but I've got way too much shared cargo in here. Yeah, way too much shared cargo. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't kind of penalised if I warp with it in my DHV share locker. All I'm doing now is because later on we're going to be going from the pizza chef over to the architect. So I'm just taking out a bit of cargo for the architect, but I'm going to drop it off at the pizza chef. Yeah, just so it's here ready for us, guys. I'm just going to come out here to that safe house nearby. You might not have a safe house, so this is kind of optional in a way. But yeah, any safe houses you ever come across, guys, checking for materials, because they can have quite a lot. Sometimes more than what you're going to find at a prepper or depot. Yeah, so look how many metals. 7,500 metals. Is that a joke? Why so many there? Be nice if it's ceramics, because I do need a lot of ceramics. But 7,500 metals, why so many? But yeah, I'm going to take most of these out. With these ceramics and metals, you still want to take some of the smaller quantities out. Because when you try and squeeze, remember, try and squeeze more than what you normally can into one container, you need the smaller quantities in order to do so. So yeah, always try to take out, like with metals, sometimes I'll squeeze, like I'll take out 400, a 200, a 150, and I can squeeze all them into one, so I have one XL cargo, which is 750 metals. And with ceramics, I normally take out like a 320, a 160, a 80, and then a 40. Then I can squeeze all that into one as well, I think, to give me a total 600. So yeah, you still want to be taking out smaller quantities, guys, because they're good when you want to try to compact it into one piece of cargo. Right, so I've got that cargo in the truck ready, their materials. They just come over here to the share locker and take out all these. Yeah, I'm going to take them all out. Yep, ghost blades. I'll drop them off. Yeah, them ghost blades dropped from that mech, if you remember. Them two mechs I defeated. Right, put resins in my truck. Yeah, see if there's any materials I can take from here now that I've leveled them up slightly. Yeah, upgrading roads level 2, you need chemical, I think it's chemicals and ceramics. So if you do want to build them up to level 2 later on, you do want to build up some chemicals for that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet, we'll see. But yeah, you do want to build up chemicals for that, upgrading roads to level 2. Makes them go faster and makes a shelter around the top. Okay, so got what we need back in the truck. Yeah, but I have got all this shared cargo, guys, in my private locker, but I am going to get rid of it a bit later. Yeah, so from here, we're now going to warp to the data scientist. Yeah, so in the DHV, guys, warp to the data scientist next. Our next kind of plan is to attack the next main order. Yeah, going to do next main order, guys, and unlock the coffin board. So I'm going to put all the materials inside my inside the private locker, of course, on the DHV. We're going to knock out all these enemies like we did earlier. It's the same mule camp, exactly the same mule camp, but you have to take a truck with you now, because you have to carry a big board and you can't fit it on your bike or in a floating carrier. It has to go in your truck. I mean, you can carry it behind you, you know, like when you drag a floating carrier. but you can't take anything else. So of course truck will be quicker. Yeah, we've got any cargo for the data scientists to take it out, so we can deliver it in a second. Yeah, you want to take out some trank sniper rifles and some silenced rifle as well. Yeah, so take out your tranquilizer sniper rifle, guys, and a silenced weapon or two. Yeah, we're going to do exactly the same, staying in the grass and taking out all the enemies from the grass. Yeah, I think I'm finally going to get rid of it all. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, I don't like having all this shared cargo. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of most of it. Unless there's any going to anywhere nearby. Yeah, I might take that out and leave it in a nearby terminal. Yeah, so saves a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I've got Motherhood near here, Data Scientist, and Pioneer. Any for them you can kind of leave. But yeah, I don't want to have just too much in my private locker on the DHV. Right, over to Data Scientist. Yeah, so as always, check the shared cargo first. So we've got anything decent. There's a few things there for the architect. Yep, and I've got some lost cargo for her. So I'm going to deliver that. I don't get many likes, of course, because it's been moved in my DHV. She needs about, probably, I think she needs about 6,000 or 7,000 likes. And the data scientists get up to max level. Yeah, so these two orders, I'm going to do them later. Yeah, them two orders there. And once you're ready, let's do it. So yes, we're doing that main order next, guys. The one where you have to go and get a coffin board from the Mule camp. As you make your way over, yes, if you find any lost cargo for any way, you can grab it along the way. I mean, we are going to be going to the mechanic and then driving over to the Motherhood and then over to the Pioneer, I think. Or do I go Motherhood and then back to the mechanic? So, any cargo you find for the data scientist, for example, or the Pioneer, you can drop it off at the Motherhood later. Yes, there's some more here for the Pioneer.
That's the way.
Yeah, data scientist, some more over there. Yeah, these enemies, I think there's about 14 enemies here now. But I'm going to use the watchtower. You should hopefully have one put down by somebody else. But if not, you can bring a PCC level 1 and put them down yourself, guys. Or you can use Dolman. Dolman's not as quick as a watchtower. You know, you use the watchtower and it highlights all the enemies really quick. But Dolman, you almost have to aim almost directly at the enemy to make him get marked on the map. Yes, if you see a watchtower nearby to the Mule camp, guys, get inside it. Yeah, look how easy it marks all the enemies. Yeah, I think that's 14 altogether, 14 or 15. Yeah, there we go. So taking out all these, we're going to get a good chunk of points for this next order, which is in progress. You're probably not going to get undetected because we were undetected during that part where we got the order for Pizza Chef, that cargo. Yes, I don't think we're going to get undetected points because that will probably affect this order as well, because this order was in progress. But we will get, yeah, we'll get a lot of combat points and stealth points hopefully, which is not a undetected bonus. Yeah, take the same path we took before. So down this little gap in the rocks. And the cargo on the side here might have respawned by now. Yeah, you have to bring a truck, guys. So if you bought a bike, you're going to have to ditch it eventually when we get this coffin board. You can take the enemy truck, but the reason I don't like to take it is because the battery is very, very small on it. And of course you don't have all the attachments on it like we do on this truck. Right, so before you get up, guys, and trigger any enemies, or just alert them to something they can hear, sound of a vehicle, get inside the grass, and then we're going to take out the enemies. Yeah, you want to get into some grass, which is a bit higher up. I mean, this one's quite low, and I don't really have a good vantage point, but I'm just going to knock out that enemy, which came to investigate the noise of the vehicle.
Look there, Sam.
Yeah, this is a grass that I like to stay in this patch up here.
Pigs may still be inside that thing.
Right, so yes, from here I'm going to take out the remaining 13 enemies. Yeah, the item you need is in that tent just up the hill. So some of the enemies will come for you, and some of them will stay in place.
That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Yeah, they're so dumb when you're inside tall grass. Yeah, it does take like 5 minutes. I mean, I prefer to take out BTs. Knocking out BTs or killing them, defeating them, is quicker than defeating human enemies. Yeah, it's quicker to do. Because with human enemies, you still have to like remain in, you know, hidden or in tall grass. You still have to kind of remain undetected in order to get that undetected bonus. But with BTs, all you have to do is stop them from grabbing you with a tar. As long as the tar doesn't grab you, then you're going to remain undetected, which is really good with BTs. That's a gazer type. Yeah, the watcher type is the same, but the problem with the watchers is they're a lot more difficult to kill. Yeah, a lot more difficult to kill. But if we do get a means to knock out watchers, a lot easier later on in the game, to like almost instant kill them, then that might be better, because watchers, there's normally more of them in like a area where there's BTs compared to where there's gazers. Yeah, so be careful. Some of them will come to you, and if they do, you do not want them to get too close, guys. So yeah, keep an eye on your six. Sometimes they can pop up from behind, like this guy, zigzagging towards me. Yeah, that guy over there has stayed put. He's still doing this animation where you can hear something, I think. He's been doing it for like a good 2 minutes now. Right, this guy seems to stay put as well. Yeah, this is why you bring two, because I almost always run out of ammo on one of them. Yeah, you don't get much ammo in them. What is it? 18 ammo per sniper rifle. That's level 1. Yeah, 3 left. I think there's 2 over there. I think there's 1 near the bridge. Oh yeah, there she is. Just climbing up on top of that container. Yeah, be very careful if you come outside the grass, because you get spotted mega quick, guys, if you're not hidden in the grass. Do not underestimate the power of the grass. Right, 2 left. I think it's these 2 up here. Yeah, so that's a coffin board under that tent. Yeah, that guy on the top there, he always stays there watching. That's it, just popping 1. Yeah, popping 1 in his neck. Right, last man standing, but not for long. It's nice that you get that little counter at top of the screen as well, let you know how many are remaining. Right, let's take out Susie. Oh, she can hear me, she's looking in my direction. Never fear. Yeah, took her out straight away. That's it, all the enemies knocked out. Enemy base neutralised, Sam. Right, so here's the coffin board. Like I say, you can take this truck, but it's got a very, very tiny battery. Yeah, it's probably got like 2 of the very small AAA batteries inside it. But yeah, we're going to grab the coffin board, guys, and come down it. Or it's probably got one of the tiny round batteries you find in a watch. I think that's what that truck has inside. Yeah, I'm going to bring it back down to my truck, which has some giant batteries attached to the side of it. If the coffin board's attached to your body, it should automatically enter the truck with you. Right, and let's drive over to the mechanic. Yeah, this coffin board, I've actually had a few people ask me about this, you know, do I use it anywhere? The coffin board at the moment, for me, it has just a few select uses. It's not something where you want to use it over the motorbike or the vehicle. Because the coffin board, it's very, very easy to crash. It drifts a lot. You can actually fall off it as well, which I do not like at all. Yeah, you can actually fall off it if you go too fast and turn too quick. Some will start like falling back or forward, and you'll fall off and drop all your cargo. I really don't like that thing about it. They should have made it so it always kind of stays upright. You can't fall off, you know, because it's already got a few bad points about it. Yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of cargo for the mechanic, guys, on the way there. So make sure you grab all this cargo for the mechanic. Yeah, I just got one piece then. There's a piece there as well. Yeah, you can fall off the coffin board. You can hide inside it when you're near enemies and things like that. So I mean, that's a cool mechanic. Yeah, I'm not talking about the mechanic. That's a cool mechanic in game. Yeah, so there's another lost cargo for the mechanic, the prepper. Yeah, just near that monorail, but then I turn left, go behind the monorail, and there'll be one down here as well. Then once I've got this one, I'll start making my way over to the actual target location. Yeah, there is. Once you've got this one, guys, go right. That's it, and there's another one just here for the motherhood. And then start making way over to the mechanic. I think there's one more here somewhere, but I seem to have missed it. I'm sure there's one more cargo for the mechanic somewhere. I don't know. It's not a big deal. I'm just sure I remember one more piece of cargo. But yes, grab any cargo for the mechanic or the motherhood, of course, or the pioneer or the data scientist along the way, if you find any. You don't need to worry about cargo for Pete Chef. He's going to go up to rank 5 really, really easily. Yeah, coffin board as well. You can only carry weight which is on your back. You can't carry any floating carriers with you. But one thing the coffin board is really good for, guys, and that's on water or tar. It's really, really good for driving across water or tar. Nothing beats it, basically. Nothing beats a coffin board across water or tar. Unless you've got a zip line and you can just zip line across. Yeah, so here we are. The mechanic. Let's bring him online. So hold some cargo back, because his star ranks do get locked. Yeah, they do get locked. Yeah, look how many points. So my default likes is just 260. Look how much threat and stealth points we've got there, 500. Yeah, that's a lot of stealth and combat points. And there we go, the coffin board. Yep, new A-Pass enhancement as well. Yep, instant camera. I don't really use that at all. Peko. Right, Charlie. Yep, Charlie wants you to go back in your DHV and head back to the restroom.
Order completed. Well done.
Yes, now I'm going to deliver the other lost cargo, but again, I'm going to do it separately. Yeah, you're going to hold 2 pieces back, guys, and then deliver each of them separately. Because as you see, he also gets locked at 2.9 stars. So he gets locked at 1.9. He also gets locked at 2.9. Yeah, just for dialogue. So you hold 2 back, give him 1 more, and then give him the final 1. Yeah, then you should be able to get him over 3 stars. And then after this, we have to go all the way back to East Fort Knott. Sorry, not East, West Fort Knott. Yes, the next order is back at West Fort Knott to the next main order. We're not going straight there. We're going to do a few things along the way. But yeah, that'll be our kind of next main point of our point where we need to go to. Yes, West Fort Knott. Yes, got these 3 orders. Yeah, I think we do take all of them, but not just yet. Yeah, let's just take out some materials first and transfer some things over to the truck. Yeah, 3 orders here. You got a sub order and 2 standards. Yeah, that sub order, there's going to be a lot of Gazer BTs. I'm going to find out just how quick and easy they are to defeat. You can make it even easier if you're on casual, story difficulty, and you use weapons to shoot them. But yeah, they are quite easy to stealth kill. Of course, stealth kill is always a stealth kill no matter the difficulty. Right, Patco, get in your truck and then get in the DHP, guys. Yeah, I think I'll take the bike next. On the way to the Motherhood, we're going to craft that monorail arm. Yeah, going to craft it, guys, upgrade it, bring it online, and then go to the Motherhood. Yeah, so down into the restroom, let's go. Intermission. Yeah, do you have a moment, Sam? Yeah, West Fort Knott Terminal. Like I say, we have to go all the way there next. But yeah, it's going to be a video or 2, guys, until we get there. Yeah, you got to take a picture of these guys now with your instant camera. Yeah, make sure nobody's blinking. Yep, once you got your nice photo, take a few more if you need to. Yes, come over to shared locker. So my shared locker only has 1 piece of cargo in it, but I have had 30 pieces of cargo in there before on other accounts. So yeah, something does affect it, I don't know. But I don't know why I'm getting 1 here and 30 on my other accounts. I'm hoping that creeps back up to near 30 if I just keep trying not to hoard shared cargo too much. Yeah, so I took out a bike. You shouldn't need too much space for what we're going to do next. Yeah, I can take this cargo with me because we're going there next. Yeah, Motherhood, Data Scientist. We're going to Motherhood and we can just drop stuff off there. Because we're going to go Motherhood, I think, and then it's Pioneer. And then it's the Weapon Factory again. Take out the Gazers and get that Dog Maker item. And we'll go down to Data Scientist. Yes, Mechanic Shared Locker. See if there's anything for the Motherhood or Hartman. Yeah, you can check Hartman as well. Yeah, Motherhood, Pioneer, Data Scientist, Hartman. Yes, I think we do the Architect as well. Yeah, find anything for them guys, you can take it out. Yeah, so take all these orders now. Order 106, 428 and 429. Yep, put them all on your backpack, guys, and head out. Yeah, so make sure you've got all those 3 orders, guys, in progress. Yep, and we're going to do that monorail. So you want 400 resins and 360 special alloys. 400 resin and 360 special alloys. Yeah, that's what we're building. So make sure you take that with you. You can easily fit 400 resin into 1 container. Just take out 320 and then 80, guys, and then auto arrange, and then you'll squeeze 400 into 1. And of course the 360 special alloys is not a lot because you can get 480 in 1 container anyway as standard. Yeah, you might have to take a bike with no batteries on the side, so you got a space. Yes, what was it? It was, what, 400? Was it 400 resin and 360 special alloy? So 320 resin and 80. Then I'll auto arrange them later in my backpack. And then 360 special alloy. Yeah, I was hoping the Coffin board is going to be a bit better going across the desert. But just like with your bike and your truck, you do go quite fast in your Coffin board. And so it's quite easy to go over the hill, go airborne for a moment, you know, get a bit of air time, but too much and damage your cargo when you land. So even though Coffin board can go a lot faster, you're just braking all the time, you know, slow yourself down so you don't go over big, you know, big bumps or hills. It's good in water because it's flat, you know, there's no bumps. Yeah, that's why it's really good in water. But it comes in really useful for leveling up the inventor, which we're going to be doing. Yep, on the way to West Fort Knot. Yeah, because of course the inventor, you've got that water, that tar between you and, you know, between the inventor and the land nearby. But using the Coffin board, you can just fly straight across it, guys. And you can also send all your cargo over to the mine nearby. So you just keep going back and forth to get all the cargo. And that's basically what we're going to be doing. So once you've got your cargo, yeah, so this is the lost cargo I'm going to be dropping off, and I've also got the main orders. I've also got the 400 resin and the 360 special alloy. I'm going to build this monorail over here. I've not found any monorails yet which are expensive. They're all kind of cheap. I mean, they're all, you know, about 500 resin or 500 special alloys. Yeah, the roads kind of fluctuate quite a bit. Yeah, where the roads can be maybe 500, or there might be another time where they're 3,000 each. Right, just be careful on the way to the Mudhood. It's quite bumpy on the way there. You might want to go left slightly and then go up to Mudhood, as opposed to going along a direct route. Because the direct route from here to the Mudhood is really bumpy. But if you go left, you can kind of keep along the flatter ground, and it just make less chance of damaging your fragile cargo. Yes, there we go. Crafted another one. Yes, and the next video, guys, we're also going to be crafting all them roads remaining in the desert area. You know them 3 or 4 roads near the Pioneer, between the Pioneer and the Data Scientist. Yeah, we're going to be building them in tomorrow's video, I believe. I think that's when we do it. Yeah, so carefully make your way over. Keep an eye out for any lost cargo, of course, for the Motherhood, the Pioneer, the Architect, Hartman, Data Scientist. With the sorry, not the Architect, Hartman. If I'm honest, so with Hartman levels up really easily. So if you do have to get rid of some cargo, probably do it for Hartman. Yeah, because we get him to rank 5 quite easily compared to some of the others. Yeah, that's a nice sized lost cargo I just got for the Data Scientist. I think it's like 300 likes, that one. Yeah, when you get to this small little cliff, if you follow it along, you can eventually find a path down. Remember, try not to drop too far because you might damage your cargo. And my battery's getting quite low. Yeah, this is a problem when you don't have batteries on the side. Your bike battery goes down so quick. It's crazy just how much of a difference them extra batteries make. Yeah, some more there for the Motherhood. More for the Pioneer. Yeah, grab any for the Pioneer, like I say, the Pizza Chef and the Hartman. You probably don't need it too much because they level up quite easy. But yeah, anybody else nearby, yes, try to grab that. Yeah, so I'm not going at full speed. I'm worried about crashing into like a tiny tree or something. There's nothing worse to almost get to your destination and you've been so good you've not damaged any cargo, and then you hit like a tiny rock sticking out of the ground which you couldn't really see, or like one of them very thin branches, or probably worst thing for me, guideposts. The amount of time I've hit a guidepost I've just not seen it, just popped up from nowhere, you know, until I've hit it. Yeah, be careful going through this doorway. Yeah, I think they need to make that doorway a bit bigger, because if your cargo is a bit too high, yep, knocks onto the frame and falls off, but hopefully you don't damage it. Right, so I'm going to hold a few back. Probably don't need to actually, because she's in the final star, so I can just kind of deliver it all at once. I couldn't quite remember where her star ranks were, I think, when I first came in here. Not been here for quite a while. Right, so check any lost cargo. Yeah, if there's no lost cargo which you want in the shared locker, you can take it out and entrust it. But if it's somewhere where we're going to next, yeah, keep it on you. Yeah, so for example, that one there, data scientist. I'll take that one with me, but all the rest, I think I'm going to entrust it. Or maybe not. I didn't. I guess I just left it in the private locker then. Right, so once you deliver that, yes, I'm going to get on the bike, guys. Yes, and I'm trying to call DHV now, so I'm going to call DHV over here to the mother hut. Yeah, remember, be careful if there's any cargo on the DHV which you do not want to transport. Yeah, because it'll get a Magellan rank. We're just making a quick pit stop. So what we're doing next, basically, is we are taking out a truck and we want to get all the materials to build all these roads between the Pioneer and the desert. But we'll be doing that in the next video tomorrow, guys. For now, just save your game, and then that'll be it for part 20. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on 21 tomorrow.
Thanks for the help.